So what I want to do right now is I want to go into a time machine to 2018, and I want to. We're gonna do like a little. We're gonna do a little experiment or role play, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna walk in, and I'm gonna. Let's say that it was my first appointment with you at Maryhaven, and I just want to kind of give the modern meeting audience kind of a look into how you handle someone who comes in for the first time. You cool with that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. Okay. All right, so I walk in and hey, how's it going?
Good. How about yourself?
I've been better. I mean, I think I have a problem with gambling, and I know I need to stop, but I really don't want to stop. I wish and I hope I can figure out a way to just do it normally.
What do you like about gambling? I mean, what is it about gambling that attracts you?
I mean, everything. I love I love the stuff that I get from the gambling. I love traveling. I love staying in hotels. I love yeah, I mean, I guess I get like a certain amount of excitement, a high from it. And I feel like I wouldn't say that I lose. I mean, I definitely lose and I've lost a ton in my life, but I win occasionally. That's the thing about me too. Is like I keep right when I think I'm gonna about to hit my rock bottom, I win. Right? Like I just and that kind of keeps me in the game.
That win that keeps you in the game, how does it compare to your losses over time? Have you looked at your net loss?
Oh God, I mean, at this point, like I'm probably down like hundreds of thousands in my life. I've been gambling since I was like 18 years old.
So, what is it about the wins that keep you going back to it?
Yeah, I mean that's a good question. I mean, I think I think what it is that I keep telling myself like you're never gonna get to even, but it's two things. Number one, I would rather like I would love to have one big hit and then I would calm down, pay off some debt I have. But then on the flip side of that, it's like, is that really realistic? I would love to just be able to do it in moderation.
Now, Adam, has there been times in your life where you've gotten a hit, like a sizable jackpot or winning, and you had the opportunity to pay down debt or pay back people that you owe, but didn't do so and went back, or the winnings went straight back to gambling?
Um, yes and no. There are times where I have had a big hit and then I owed people and I didn't. But then a time recently, I just had a $15,000 craps roll actually a few weeks ago, and I wiped all of my debt. Yet right now, as we sit here, I owe like $3,000 to like five friends. So I'm starting a new list of people that I owe money to, and I told myself when I hit that craps roll that I was going to stop. So that's the other thing too. Like I have these moments where I'm sitting in the casino after a big loss, or I'm sitting in the parking lot, and I tell myself I want to stop, and then I find myself back there like a couple days later.
Have you ever tried like self help groups or GA, AA, NA? Have you ever told anybody about this problem?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm starting to. I mean, people know of it. I don't know if anyone knows the extent of it, besides maybe my parents, who keep bailing me out of situations, and I borrow a ton of money from them all the time. Um, but what was your other question?
Have you tried self help groups or community
Oh,
meetings?
yeah, no. I went to one GA meeting like 8 years ago with my friend, and I ended up playing Keno after the meeting, so it didn't really. I don't know. Like it was cool. They were nice, and I told my story, but I think I only told my story just because I wanted to like tell a cool story. Not it's not a cool story, but it's just kind of my ego, you know. I don't know. But
What do
do you
you
think it's possible? Like, do you think based on the 5 minutes I've been talking to you, like, or in your experience, like, is there a chance that I can do this normally?
Yeah, I can speak for myself and the people that I get to serve and the people who have been through this program. I would say it's a anomaly that people who try harm reductive techniques that they're successful in it. I've had patients and clients of mine who have been able to reduce their harm associated with gambling and maybe just gamble every once in a while. But here's a kicker, right? When it comes to your game of choice, your gamble of choice is very hard to do that. And that might be sports betting, that might be the casino, that might be what have you. But when it comes to your vice, when it comes to that game that you'll go back to time and time again, it'll be very hard to kind of kick to the curb and do it in a controlled manner. Harm reduction works for some, but not all. And again, in my experience, anecdotally, is a anomaly. It's a bridge to maybe eventual sobriety altogether. Because today, as you sit here in my office, you can't picture yourself living a whole lifetime without gambling, and that's perfectly okay, right? All you have to do is just picture yourself not going to gamble just for today. And if I can just make that small feat, I know I've accomplished something for today.
I mean, I've done it before. Like uh, I've gone stretches in my life where I didn't gamble, but I always end up going back, and it always ends up at this point where, like, I'm sitting in your office right now, and you're a gambling counselor, and my parents made me come here, but I wanted to come here. I wanted to try to figure this out. Like you know, uh, I'm I'm 35 years old. Like I have nothing. I have no money in the bank. Like I don't. I want more for myself than this. But yeah, like I don't know. I don't. When you say harm reduction, like what do you mean by that exactly?
It's just that, reducing your harm associated with gambling. And I bring that up because it may or may not work, right? But it could be a bridge to, seeing yourself in a future day of time to eventually stop altogether. And what I
Yeah,
mean by that is like taking it, one step at a time, knowing that, okay, maybe it's with this activity that I lose the most amount of money with. This is going to be my downfall. And maybe you can just start with a thought like that. Maybe I could reduce my harm associated with slot machines or sports betting, but maybe I'll try that in a controlled manner for a couple of weeks. You come back to my office next week and tell me whether or not I'm full of bullshit, right?
yeah,
So it's a self tool, is a self way to kind of measure whether or not you're going to be successful in doing that. But I think you already know the answer for yourself, Adam. It sounds like you have tried that before to some extent. Told yourself, like,
yeah,
okay, I'm going to stop playing craps. I'm just going to sports bet because it gives me an edge. I have some sort of edge in the game. I know the stats, what have you. But in those times, what has happened to you when you have thought that way to yourself?
yeah. Honestly, I'm not an edge guy. I've never said like, "Ooh, I'm going to play this game because it's an edge." I play the games that I've won at before, and then I'm chasing those wins. And I play the games that are fun to me. Like I love craps because I just love craps. I can't explain why. But and yeah, I mean, you mentioned that it's an anomaly. I don't know if I'm going to be that one person who can do it because I mean, especially now, like my value of the dollar is just completely upside down. Like when I first started gambling, if I lost 200 or 300 at the casino, that was like a bad night. Now it's like if I lose 2 or 3,000, it's like, okay, that was a bad night, but like we'll get it back. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't
If
know.
you woke up tomorrow, right? Okay, let's say you have this path on your left, and that's the atom in which he is going to remain bet free, that he's going to be completely sober from gambling 100%. Then you have this other path to your right. Now, this path, if you continue to go down this path, it's you gambling and betting as you have been, living in those lies, living in that deceit day after day, hiding from people, having to borrow from people, having to owe people back. Who is that person on the right? Let's start with that path first. That path to the right, who is that man? Who is that character? Who is that man that presents before you here today?
I mean, first of all, you just gave me the chills. But second of all, yeah, I mean, if I take that right path and I do what I've been doing, or even do it a little less than I've been doing, I'm gonna die alone and I'm gonna have nothing. And there's there's no there's no happy ending to that. I don't think, or even a decent ending.
Die alone because I have burnt bridges. I have ruined
Yeah,
friendships. I have
y-
ruined relationships. Family
yeah,
fallout.
yeah. And I think the path on the left is, it's obviously the path I should take, but I cannot right now as we sit here. The idea of never betting again on anything, that just seems insane to me. Like I got to do something
But there's
or
a
do
part
it.
of you that wants to do something about your betting.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to be where I am right now, financially, professionally. You know.
What about your parents? If it wasn't for your parents, would you be sitting here today?
Oh, I'd be homeless if it wasn't for them. Yeah.
I mean, what do you make of that? I mean, what do you make of their financial bailouts or them bailing you out time and time again?
Yeah. I mean, I love them for it. I mean, but I also know that's, I keep putting myself in these spots knowing that I have that safety net, but I know eventually, especially this last time, like I know eventually they're going to say no, you know, but and scene. Holy cow, are we good actors?
Yeah,
Oh
that was
man,
awesome. That was amazing.
dude, that was great.
Yeah,
I
it
hope
gave me
everyone
chills.
enjoyed that. I hope everyone enjoyed that as much as I did. I mean, and that was me. That was me 2018. So fascinating. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I love amazing job, Abdullah. Not to I'm getting all excited for this, but it's I mean, that's amazing. I think that anyone who goes to you at Maryhaven, they must walk out of there feeling good. So that's amazing.